A week where 2 out of the 3 title contenders dropped points, and it was the usual 2 in Liverpool and Chelsea. It seems as if Man City's number 8 is on the way, and there is no team that can stop them. Of course, there is some time to go in the league, but Pep's dominance is something that leaves a little margin of error, and with AFCON on the way, both Klopp and Tuchel will be missing some key players. Anyway, here's the Premier League roundup. We start at St Mary's Stadium as Southampton took on Spurs. Ward-Prowse scored the initial goal, giving his side a shock lead, but 2 yellows for Mohamed Salisu, the second being for a foul inside the box, meant that Southampton had to brace this penalty, and they were aware they would be in for a massive second half. Kane scored and constant pressure did follow, but Spurs could not find the breakthrough as the game ended 1-1. A huge miss for Spurs as they played a 10-man Southampton for more than half of the game. On to the next game as Watford took on the Hammers, in which the home side scored first. Dennis, the man on form at the moment, scored early, but a resurgence from West Ham resulted in 4 to the away side. Thomas Soucek, Benrahma, Mark Noble and a first Premier League goal for Nikola Vlasic gave West Ham a much needed 4-1 win after fluctuating form recently. To Selhurst Park as Crystal Palace played Norwich City, and it is safe to say the Eagles did not miss Wilfred Zaha as they managed an emphatic 3-0 win over the Canaries. Odsonne Edouard was their main man in his absence as he registered a goal from the spot as well as 2 assists to Mateta and Jeffrey Schlupp. Another player that performed well was Will Hughes, formerly of Watford, and he will be hoping to cement his place in that starting 11. The last game on Tuesday saw Leicester take on Liverpool, this being the Reds' first game since they beat Leicester in the Carabao Cup with their B team, and it seemed it would only get worse for the Foxes. Ndidi conceded a penalty in the 15th minute, but Mohamed Salah had his shot saved and hit the bar on the rebound, and the game remained 0-0. Still, Liverpool went after that opener, but it was not found, and at the break it remained goalless. In the 56th minute, the attacking replacement of Ademola Lookman found the way through Liverpool's defence as he glided by Trent and Matip and scored on the near post to give his side the lead 3 minutes after coming on, 1-0, and it was this score at the end too. A massive 3 points dropped for Liverpool as both other teams gained at least a point this week. Talking about title contenders and Chelsea next as they welcomed Brighton to Stamford Bridge. Lukaku was starting after missing a huge chunk of football due to injury. In the match, Reece James came off injured, and this follows on from receiving the news that Chilwell was out for the rest of the season. Despite this, Lukaku scored in the 28th minute, nodding in a header, and the game blew wide open. Chances from either side, and ultimately it came down to the last minute as Danny Welbeck managed to head in the equaliser in the 91st minute, meaning the points were shared in the end. A great result for the Seagulls, but worrying for Tuchel's Blues as if this form continues, they may find themselves in a top 4 race rather than a title race. To ex-champions Manchester City as they went to Brentford. De Bruyne registered his first assist of the season and it was finished off by Foden. 77% possession shows exactly what Man City are capable of and double the shots. Laporte scored as well, but it was ruled off and the game concluded 1-0. A scoreline you don't generally see from the citizens nowadays, but one they will definitely take. Last match of the week and Burnley came to Old Trafford. McTominay scored first within 8 minutes, a good shot from the edge of the box, and it was United's first goal in a Premier League match inside the first 15 minutes. A little bit of Sancho magic produced the second as Burnley kicked in an own goal, and a deflected McTominay shot was superbly saved by Hennessy and then tapped back in by Ronaldo. 3 minutes later, Lennon scored for Burnley and it was 3-1 at half-time. Mainly a game of control in the second half, the game finished 3-1. 3 points that were crucial for the Red Devils in pursuit of the top 4, meaning they go 6th, level with West Ham, having played a game less. A win here would have taken Burnley out of the relegation zone, but for now, they are 18th. Caution is needed from the Carrots here on out. Some games here this week, and you just know it won't disappoint. Unless, of course, they get cancelled. The Premier League. This match week should be entertaining, and to start off with, we have Arsenal against Manchester City on New Year's Day. There is no doubt that City are the favourites, and I think Arsenal will receive a humbling through a 3-0 loss. Chelsea against Liverpool is also a tasty fixture, with both sides desperately needing the points. This also being the last game before AFCON. I'm going for a 2-1 win to the home side. I think Chelsea need the points more and will fight for it more. Those are some of my predictions, but let me know yours down below. Be sure to check out my other videos, like if you enjoyed it and share it with someone else. But until next time, goodbye.